Welcome. If we have a rational number a by b, then why b can't be 0? In our last video, when we discussed the definition of rational number, we have seen that a rational number is a pair of two integers a and b with b not equals to 0 written in the form a by b. But we haven't discussed why b can't be 0. Okay, so let's see why b can't be 0. What do we mean by a by b? This is same as a divided by b. How do we do this division? One way is to write the first number as it is and multiply it with the multiplicative inverse of b, the second number. What is multiplicative inverse? Okay, so multiplicative inverse of a number is simply its reciprocal that gives 1 as a result when the two are multiplied. For example, if we have a number 5, then its multiplicative inverse is simply its reciprocal 1 by 5, because 5 times 1 over 5 is just give you 1 as a result. So here we write first number as it is and multiply it by the multiplicative inverse of b, which is 1 by b. If we have 2 divided by 3, we write first number as it is and multiply by multiplicative inverse of the second number, which is 1 over 3. So we have 2 over 3. Similarly, when we want to divide any number with 0, we write first number as it is and multiply it by the multiplicative inverse of 0. So in order to divide any number with 0, we need multiplicative inverse of 0. Or in other words, we need a number which is when multiplied with 0 gives 1 as a result. Our goal is to find a number which is multiplied with 0 gives 1 as a result. But one of the fundamental rule in mathematics is any number multiplied with 0 gives always 0. So there is no number which is multiplied with 0 gives 1 as a result. So our conclusion is number 0 has no multiplicative inverse. Therefore, we can't divide any number with 0. So we can't write any number over 0. This is not defined. Equivalent rational number. The tricky part about rational number is that the same rational number can be represented by different pairs of integers. For example, 1 by 3 can also be written with the help of integers 2 and 6, and also with the help of integers 10 and 30, also with 5 and 15, and so on, many more. These all numbers are equivalent. They all are representing same rational number. So now the question is, how can we get equivalent rational number? We can get equivalent rational number by multiplying or dividing both the numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integers. Let's see one example. If we have 1 by 2, a rational number, we can get equivalent rational number by just multiplying same number in the numerator and denominator. So let's multiply 2 in numerator, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2, the same number with the denominator, 2 times 2 is 4. Also, let's multiply 3, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6. These three numbers, they all are equivalent. Now the question is, if the same rational number can be represented with the help of different integers, which rational number we will use? Generally, in the most of the scenario, we work with simplest form of rational numbers. So let's see simplest form of rational number. If we have a rational number a by b, we say that this rational number is in simplest form if a and b are relatively prime. Means they have only one as common divisor. Let's see some examples. 1 over 3. Here 1 and 3 have only common divisor 1. So it's in simplest form. 4 over 9. Here too the only common divisor is 1. So this is also in simplest form. Let's see 3 over 15. This fraction is not in simplest form because numerator and denominator have 3 as a common divisor other than 1. So this is not in simplest form. So let's see, if we have a fraction, how can we convert it into a simplest form? To convert any fraction into its simplest form, we take HCF of numerator and denominator and divide numerator and denominator by the HCF. Okay. So we have a question, convert 24 over 30 in simplest form. So in order to convert 24 over 30 in its simplest form, we first factor out its numerator and denominator. So let's factor out 24, which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And now 30, which is 2 times 3 times 5. Now we write HCF of 24 and 30. We multiply common numbers from the factor of 24 and 30, which is 2 times 3. We have 6 as a HCF. So now we divide numerator and denominator of 24 over 30 by the HCF, which is 6. So 24 over 30 is equals to 24 divided by 6 and 30 divided by 6. This is 4 over 5. We can also do this more quickly. Using the fact of simplest form of rational number, we can check the equality of two fractions. If we have two fractions and after converting them into their simplest form, if they both are equals, then we say that the two rational numbers are equal. So we also have another way to check equality of two rational number. Let's say if we have two rational number a by b and c by d. What we do, we take numerator of first number and denominator of second number and we multiply them and keep the result. Then we take the denominator of first rational number and numerator of second rational number and we multiply them and keep the result. If both result is equal, then we say that two fractions are equal. So now we have a question for checking equality between 24 over 48 and 4 over 8. What we will do? We will first convert both fractions into their simplest form. So let's first start with 24 over 48. Simplest form of 24 over 48. Now what we do? We just write prime factor of 24 in the numerator and we write prime factor of 48 in its denominator. Now we just cancel out common factors. We have 1 over 2. Now we write the simplest form of 4 over 8. Here we also write their prime factorization. Now we cancel out common terms. Here we have 1 over 2. So what we see here is that both fraction have the same simplest form. Therefore 24 over 48 is equals to 4 over 8. So we have also seen another way of checking equality. Let's see that too. 24 over 48 is it equal to 4 by 8. So we take numerator of first number, multiply it with the denominator of second number. What we have got 192. Now we take the denominator of first number and numerator of second number. Again we got 192. Since both are same, both results are same, therefore 24 over 48 is equals to 4 by 8. Okay. Now let's see one more question. Are integers rational numbers? What we have seen that we have included the number of form a by b in with integers and we got rational numbers. So can we write integers as rational number? For example, if we have 3, can we write this as the form of a by b? Of course, we write 3 as 3 over 1, which is of the form a by b, where b not equals to 0. So we can do the same with any integers. Let's say -4. We can also write -4 over 1. This is also in the form of a by b, where b not equals to 0 and a and b both are integers. Okay, let's see what we have seen so far. We have first seen natural numbers, which are counting numbers. Then we include 0 and we got whole numbers. After that, we include negative numbers and we got integers. After that, we included the number of the form a by b and we got rational numbers. This is the question for you. Solve it and write your answers in the comment section. And also write if you have any queries. Thank you.